Why is God's provision such an important aspect of our life of generosity? Well, maybe to see the importance of it, let's talk through how many things have to work together and go right for you to have even just food to eat. The farmer plants the seed in the ground, and for all of this to work, the seed needs to be a good seed. The soil has to be a good soil. Rain has to fall and water the plant. The sun has to shine so photosynthesis can happen. The plants need to be protected from animals and diseases. When harvest comes, the tractor has to run to harvest it. The farmer has to be healthy to run the tractor. The crop has to make it to the processor where all the systems and workers are operating according to plan. It then has to make it to the grocery store where you buy it, and you have to make it home safely in your car that starts, and you need working hands, a working stove, and the energy to use them. How much of that is within your control? Well, if you're honest, almost none of it. And when you then take into account that it is the Lord who gives you life, sustains your life, and gives you all of your capabilities, even the most basic capabilities, well, then you realize that 0% of it is within your control. Knowing and really believing all of this actually brings you great comfort and freedom. If 0% of it relies on you, your trust is in the Lord, and He always comes through. If none of it was ever yours to secure, none of it was ever yours to hoard either. You are not the source, you're the steward, which means you can hold what you have with an open hand, because letting go of it doesn't threaten the supply. The supply was never dependent on your grip on it in the first place. The earth is the Lord's and everything in it. We are not owners, we are stewards or managers of these gifts God has given to us. Couple that with His promise to provide, and we can give and be generous with freedom, not with fear. We trust the Lord to provide as we continue to manage His gifts wisely. So, be generous and look at those moments as opportunities to be generous, to practice your trust and to love your Lord and neighbor. I want to end this way. A Christian's ultimate motivation to be generous is the gospel. God's ultimate act of generosity creates generous followers. The Apostle Paul wrote, Christ's love compels us because we are convinced that one died for all, therefore all died. And He died for all, that those who live should no longer live for themselves, but for Him who died for them and was raised again. What Jesus has done for us compels us, pulls us forward to live for Him, not for ourselves. So the motivation for generosity at its foundation will always be the gospel.